Mrs. Hyde, you can appreciate that you are still on your own.
Yes.
Romain Hyde, you have been recalled to the witness box so that Sir Wilfrid may ask you further questions.
Mrs. Hyde, do you know a certain man whose Christian name is Max?
I don't know what you mean.
Yet it is a very simple question. Do you or do you not know a man called Max?
Certainly not.
Are you quite sure of that?
I have never known anyone called Max. Never.
Yet I believe that is a very common Christian name or contraction of a name in your country. You mean to say that you've never known anyone of that name?
Oh, in Germany. Just perhaps I do not remember. It is a long time
Well,
ago.
I should not want to task your mind or back so far as that. A few weeks should suffice. Say, the 17th of October last.
What have you got there?
A letter.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm talking about a letter. A letter written on the 17th of October. You remember the date, perhaps?
Not particularly fine.
I suggest that on that date you wrote a certain letter. A letter addressed to a man called Max.
I did nothing of the kind. These are lies that you are telling. I don't know what you mean.
It was one of a series written to the same man over a considerable period of time.
Lies! All lies!
It would appear that you were on very intimate terms with this man.
How dare you say a thing like that? It's not true, Mr. Fuller.
The prisoner, in his own interest, will remain silent.
I'm not concerned with the general trend of the correspondence. I'm only interested in one particular letter. My beloved Max, an extraordinary thing has happened. I believe
It's a lie! I never wrote it! How did you get hold of that letter? Who gave it to you?
How the letter came into my possession is irrelevant.
You stole it! Your receipt is very the liar! Or did some woman give it to you? Yes, I'm right, am I not?
Kindly confine yourself to answering counsel's questions.
But they will not listen.
So far, you've only heard the opening phrases of the letter. Am I to understand that you definitely deny writing?
Of course I never wrote it. It is a forgery. It is an outrage that I should be forced to listen to a pack of lies. Lies made up by a jealous woman.
It is you who have lied. You have lied flagrantly and persistently in this court and upon your oath. And the reason why you have lied is being made clear by this letter, written down by you in black and white.
You are crazy. Why should I write down a lot of nonsense?
Because a path had opened before you to freedom. And in planning to take that path, the fact that an innocent man would be sent to his death meant nothing to you. You even included that final deadly touch of how you yourself managed accidentally to wound Leonard Vaux with a ham knife.
I never wrote that. I wrote that he did it himself, cutting the hand.
So you know what is in the letter before I read it.
Damn you! Damn you!
Leave her alone, you young boy!
Sir Wilfrid, will you read the letter aloud so that the jury can hear it?
Yes, my lords. My beloved Max, an extraordinary thing has happened. I believe all our difficulties may be ended. I can come to you without any fear of endangering the valuable work you are doing in this country. The old lady I told you about has been murdered, and I think Leonard is suspected. He was there earlier that night, and his fingerprints will be all over the place. 9:30 seems to be the time. Leonard was home by then, but his alibi depends on me. On me. Supposing, I say, he came home much later and that he had blood on his clothes. He did have blood on his sleeve because he cut his wrist at supper. So you see, it would all fit. I can even say he told me he killed him. Oh, Max, beloved, tell me I can go ahead. It would be so wonderful to be free from playing the part of a loving, grateful wife. I know the cause and the party comes first, But if Leonard was convicted of murder, I could come to you safely, and we could be together for always. Your adored